Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. So, today in our HCG 2 class, we'll study about pollution due to industries and its preventions. So, pollution due to industries is one of the leading cause of worldwide pollution, and it was the industrial revolution only that gave birth to the environmental pollution. First, let us discuss about water pollution due to industries. Here, water pollution is the pollution of bodies of water such as lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans. It occurs when pollutants reach these bodies of water without treatment. So, water is polluted when some impurities present in it degrade its quality and make it unfit for use. This impure water is harmful for human beings, animals, and plants. So, industrial waste is the major cause of water pollution. Many industries like chemical industry, paper industry, sugar industry, oil refineries produce millions of tons of industrial waste and maximum waste is thrown into water bodies. And this also affects groundwater. Urban waste and agriculture activities are also other sources of water pollution. Sorry. Water pollution can spread epidemic diseases like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, etc. And here, epidemic is the rapid spread of disease to a large number of people within a short period of time. Water contaminated with mercury cause Minamata disease. Minamata disease is a neurological syndrome caused by severe this mercury poisoning, and this disease is basically caused by the daily consumption of fish and shellfish that were heavily contaminated with the toxic chemical generated in chemical factories and then discharged into the sea or water bodies. And the water contaminated with fibers of asbestos can cause lung cancer. Here, asbestos is a term used for a group of minerals made of microscopic fibers, and if we breathe in these fibers, they can damage our lungs. Polluted water of rivers, canals, oceans, they can cause death of aquatic life also. Now let us discuss about various measures to reduce water pollution. The industrial waste should be collected from source and managed on scientific basis. The industries should be provided waste treatment facilities. Big industries should be asked to reuse the liquid waste after treatment. Industries should be covered by legislative measures, that is, effective implementation of laws. Here legislation is the preparing and enacting of laws by local, state or national legislature. And legislature is a body of persons having the authority to make laws for country or city. Also, awareness should be promoted among people. Here now the government of India enacted, that is, passed the Water Act in 1974 to check water pollution in India. This Water Act is enacted with the objective of prevention and control of water pollution. Like this, Ganga Action Plan was also launched in 1988 to clean its water. Treatment plants have been set up in many cities on the bank of Ganga River. Some other schemes like Clean Yamuna River, Brahmaputra Commission, etc. in planning stages. Now let us discuss about air pollution. Air pollution is a mixture of solid particles and gases in the air. So, our atmosphere gets polluted when it contains poisonous gases, and this polluted air is harmful for us. Some of the activities of industries which cause pollution include chemicals used in tie and dye industries, the untreated gases released into the environment. So, the industries cause many type of gases which causes air pollution. Pollutants which are causing pollution are formed by burning of coal, use of chemicals, oil refining industries, etc. Now, air pollution affects our health, like it can cause irritation of eyes, nose, throat, nausea, vomiting, and major one is breathing trouble. When these pollutants penetrate deep into our body, They can cause asthma, lung cancer, blockage of respiratory system, etc. Now, the two types of measures can be taken for preventing air pollution. First is remedial and other is legislative measures. Remedial measures are the measures or actions required for controlling air pollution. Okay, first is obsolete machineries should be replaced. That is, old machineries should be replaced with the new one. Air treatment plants should be installed. Fabric filters or bag filters should be used by industries. Here, fabric filters are air polluting control devices that work by removing the particles from the gas stream of industries. Electrostatic precipitators also, that is ESP, should be installed in chimneys, and this ESP is a device that removes dust particles from gases. Next we have flue gas desulfurization method should be used to remove sulfur dioxide produced by combustion of fossil fuels. And height of chimneys should be raised in factories. So these were all remedial measures. Now legislative measures. Air pollution can be checked by introducing strict laws. In India, Air Act enacted on 29th March 1981 is an act to control and prevent air pollution. And this was amended in 1987. That is, this was revised or made some changes in it in the year 1987. So, this was all about air and water pollution. Thank you.